I am Master Kambai. Welcome to this new replay commentary. I hope guys will enjoy. So today we are doing Kindle versus Andy. I think I kind of remember this game. I'm not quite sure. We will see. This game was played back in January and it was globally. So let's read both profile and let's read the chart as well for any new player or any people that don't know about Kindle, because some people never played Dual Strike. So let's do this. Rating for my account, count by Shola basis, 906.04, 161 wins, 163 defeats. So my top 5, Eagle, Drake, Jess, Sturm, and Javier. I want to switch Javier and Sturm. Sturm is broken, and hey, I ate the guy, so I want Javier on top of him. This sounds weird. Rack offline since February. Very interesting. So official rating 700, 26 lost, 26 wins, 42 loss I should say. Top 5, Lash, Jess, Sammy, Sasha, others. So he liked the waifus, he liked the girls, and that's cool. Let's do that chart review. Andy. No day-to-day abilities, so this means it will be weaker than Kindle and most seals. Power Hyper Repair, all unit gain at 2 HP for 3 stars. Hyper Upgrade for 6 stars, all unit gain plus 5 HP plus 10 attack and plus 1 movement. So this is a very juicy super. And now let's go over to Kindle. Kindle. All unit, even air unit gain plus 40 attack while on urban terrain. So any buildings gives her extra firepower. Urban Blight for 3 stars. All enemy unit lose 3 HP on urban terrain. Urban bonus is increased to 80. Very good power. We need to like it a lot, right? Ice Society, that's the super for 6 stars. Urban bonus is increased to 130 and attack for all units is increased to plus 3 for every own city. So, if we speak about day-to-day, Kindle, Slap, Andy. If we speak about powers, they are similar. Andy affect its own economy, Kindle affect the enemy economy. So, there's some kind of interaction happening here. Andy Hyper Upgrade, in the other end, is much stronger than Kindle Ice Society. Kindle Ice Society is basically to break stalemate. And if your opponent is dumb, reckless, or doesn't know how to deal with Andy, Andy's super is game breaking. You can lose and win just because of that super that you push the bottom to use. Now, will this happen? I really don't know. I'm not a fan of spamming his super despite knowing his super is much better than his power. I'm one of the few that believe Andy power is very underrated. Now, I know 3 stars for 2 repair looks terrible, but it's actually really helpful. It's kind of erase the fact that he has no day-to-day early in the game. If your opponent doesn't finish off your unit, you can come back in the race and say, hey, look at these. They first strike you and then they heal. This is how we use Andy. And yeah, let's go to the replay commentary. I hope guys will enjoy your time. I do that for all of you, and I also kind of like it. Not as much since the replays are broken, but I still enjoy my time rewatching old games. So let's do this. Let's do that free play commentary. Infantry, infantry. Next turn. Move around. Infantry, infantry. Similar opening. So keep in mind this game was played back in January, so I was not as skilled as right now or as experienced as right now. Capture, capture, capture. Capture, capture. You skipped that building, I don't know why. Now, the opening APC is my favorite in this map because we can grab a lot of building, and if we use the APC properly, usually we pay itself back really fast, and we have that small edge over our opponents. So I suggest that opening to everyone. Capture. 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 Recon. Recon. Infantry. Now, this is one recon per side, but I don't really agree with that. The APC opening is just much better than the recon opening in this map. Now, can the recon opening work? Yes. I'm not saying it will never work. Maybe in this specific case, it will have the edge because I won't have any answers so far, but my economy will be much better than his. And I will have tanks much earlier than him. And we all know how strong tanks are. Sorry about my voice. It's like the 6th replay commentary I did tonight. And on top of that, I am a bit tired. This is the end of my shift at work. And I had a few calls. So, let's keep it going. Capture, capture, capture. So now I am doing a good use of the APC, boosting this infantry there, boosting this infantry there, and then I will boost this infantry toward these buildings, and then I will probably get that building and boost that infantry toward the center. So this is the game plan so far. Tank, infantry, and infantry. Now, I will tell you why I bought a tank on this side. I want to protect my APC. Even if I pay back the APC, I want to get a lot of value out of it. So usually I have a tank on the side of the APC to protect it. Sometimes I don't. All depends on my mood. But most of the time, this is the opening I am going for because the APC remains important to my tactic. And in this game, you need to be fast to HQ cap twice your opponent. The best way to do it is have an APC. Your infantry, if it goes on foot, it will take forever. It will bump into enemies and they may die. And APC is the best way to end this game quick. I don't like games that overextend forever. Now that I think about that, I will also speak about another key factor in my strats, the infantry there. You see, this guy keeps the infantry in the center to see these two bases. I think this is good, but he has no clue if I buy a battlecopter or not. And I do think in this map, if you don't know if your opponent has a battlecopter or not, then you're doing a mistake. Then you let your opponent getting the advantage, getting the edge. Now this is why my strat comes in. I always keep my infantry between these two mountains. I always walk back and forth to see that base and that airport. Now sometimes I'm just lazy and I just leave the infantry on that mountain to see the airport. I'm guilty of laziness. But when I'm awake, when I'm prime and when I want to win, well, I move back and forth the infantry because I want to see both the base and the airport. The import is key. Because this airport, you don't have anything stick to it. So if you don't have your infantry watching it, you don't know if your opponent is using the airport or not. Now, why it's so important? Well, the moment I see battlecopter, I get my own anti-air. If I don't see any battlecopter the entire game, I don't need any anti-air. That's the thing. And this is why it's important to gather intel to see if your opponent produce any air units. You need to see them coming. In this specific map, you should not be surprised by air units. You should have the correct response at the right time. It's as simple as that. That's the way I see it. And if you lose because of air unit, you did something wrong. So with that out of the way, let's keep it going. He moves around. Tank, infantry, infantry. Capture. Capture. Drop the infantry. Capture. Artillery. Recon and infantry. Now, I was lazy, I didn't move this there, but at least I have visual over that airport. Capture. Damage my infantry. Now he has tank and recon. This is good. This side is really good for him. This also is strong side. So it's normal he will have a lot of stuff there. And when I look back, I should have bought my artillery here instead of there because I already got a tank. But hey, that stronger side I got will just be even more powerful. Artillery, recon, infantry, this is really good. What did I do? I am dumb. Capture, capture, capture. Move the APC there to boost. Battlecopter, and I feel so stupid I base skipped. I did the mistake, guys. I did the war crime. I think I miscalculated my things. But that copter will be really, really strong. You know why? My opponent don't know I got it. So, it will have a full turn to reach the battlefield. And then, maybe we'll see it and get the proper answer. But since it's already on the battlefield, the answer won't come until like 2 or 3 turns, until I pay my battlecopter back. This is why you need visual over the enemy airport. Now, this is my strat. I'm not the best player in the world, you probably know it. But I know I don't want surprise air units. That's why I keep visual on the airport. That's why usually I do back and forth. Right, left, right, left, right, left. I think this specific game I was just lazy, or I just forgot to move that infantry away. And this is fine, because I won't get that surprise air unit. And now I will point out another thing. I am almost done capping each building on my strong side of the map. My opponent is far from that. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, 5 building on his strong side that he didn't capture yet. On my side, I only got 3 missing and 1 is about to get captured. So it will drop to 2. So this is why the APC opening is really good. And I didn't learn that by myself. I learned it by playing with KINDLE. KINDLE, thank you very much. You showed me the way. I think my first collab with KINDLE was in this map. And I learned a lot. KINDLE is a really good player. And if I know all the stuff I know, it's because I played with him, I spoke with him, I spent time with him. Virtually. So let's keep it going. Next turn. Capture, capture. Kill. So far I don't have much to say. He has a really strong side. And very interesting play. This is very smart. I praise you for that move. Recon should gather intel. They should not overextend. They should be the one that find units. They should not be found. So you are smart, my opponent. Anti-air, infantry, infantry. Now, this is a gamble what he just picked. He doesn't know I have a battlecopter. So this gamble is not really good in my own opinion. Now I respect the guy for having that preventive anti-air as I call it, because he won't be surprised by air units. But the praise stopped there, because he could have gotten vision over that airport if he wanted to. He didn't want it to. So I'm assuming because he see me having the early airport, he will probably send to his weak side the anti-air. This is what I suspect. Maybe he will send it to the weak side, but I don't know. We will see. We will see. We will see. Join cap because I like it. Battlecopter again, you know why? Because I know he doesn't know I have that airport making battlecopters. Capture, capture, capture. As I said, he sent the anti-air on his stronger side. Now, is it fully engaged to the stronger side? No, it's not. But the fact that he only moved 3 tile away means he's not sure, he doesn't know what to do with the anti-air. You know why he doesn't know it? It's because he doesn't see my airport. He doesn't know. He's just very afraid. And I think when you buy an anti-air, you should fully commit to one of the 2 sides of the map. Don't act like you're scared. By moving only 3 space away, it means you're scared. So yeah, let's keep going there. Capture. Tank, infantry. Now I will tell you this. Usually I tell people, gather intel with your recon. Don't rush. Now I will reiterate that here and there right now. This is KINDLE we are talking about. She has extra firepower. She sees an artillery across a building. This could be very good and game-changing. I know I have a tank, I know he will lose a rocket, but my artillery long-term may do very strong in the game. It may give me the edge I need. And the other thing, that recon didn't move. So it gathers intel, which is fine, it does its job, but if I find it, then I will just kill that recon or damage it. And then he will like have that missed opportunity in the plays he can do. So capture, first strike, damage myself, drop the unit, find the recon, move the artillery, first strike. Now because he's not sure, he's not fully committed, surprise attack! Surprise air unit! This is why you need visual over that airport. If he had visual over that airport, his interior could have been in this area ready to shoot me. Or this area incoming to stop me. But now I have free shooting season. I can do whatever I want until he has something ready. Tank, infantry, and tank. Capture. Now he knows, he sends the anti-air, but hey, because of that forest, that anti-air is slower. That's also why I tell people, fully engage in the way you want. Now he is slowed down because he was not sure. And what could have been a better tile is also here. You know why? No forest. Here you can go there, or here. It's also a better tile if you're not sure to what to do with your anti-air. He goes for my lab, which is very, very smart. Now he run away. That recon is doing its job. He is really smart with it. I respect the guy. Anti-air, artillery, and infantry. Damage, kill, move in the center. He gave me the perfect tile for an artillery. And then I shell my artillery. First strike, kill. Damage, and now I find out he has an infantry in range. So I'm like, okay, this is what he's going for. And now, because he's not fully engaged in this area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have another turn where my battlecopter can do whatever they want. This is why you need to see what's going on your opponent's airport. If he knew, the anti-air would be already there, ready to shoot me down. Now that infantry on the corner, it didn't move. So yes, he collects some intel, which is important, but he doesn't fully use that infantry. And this is very unfortunate. So I just realized a lot of action will happen on the right side, on the top side. This is why I moved away my camera, because I don't think much will happen on the bottom part. So let's keep going. Medium tank and 2 infantry. Now here's the why. I know I am currently losing the tank war on the left side. I don't have any tanks so far. So I decided let's take up right now. Let's have a powerful tank to maybe wipe away recons and tank and anti-air. I know it's very slow, but it's still very strong and needed. When you feel like you are behind in terms of tanks, this is the right time to take up. Don't wait until you truly see what's going on. Don't wait until you realize it's too late. Just make medium tank when you feel like you need one. Now, with that being said, let's move to the next turn. Capture, capture, capture. Now, this is very good behavior. This is an infantry wall protecting your most valuable units. And this is a strat used by good players. They just made a whole video about it. So, this is why it's strong. And it's very surprising because that guy is 700. So this goes back to what I think. Rating means nothing. Now I may shock some of you, but some low-rated players have very smart brain and they are really good. I should say they are really experienced. And without knowing what they are doing, they do good stuff because they are experienced. Maybe they are not skilled because obviously they don't have some high-rated stuff, but they are experienced, and this shows. So let's keep it going. Bow, 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 bow. That recon was really good. Usually I don't agree with recon on recon, but he was able to kill my unit, so this is really good. Tank, anti-air, infantry. So now he has 3 anti-air. I will tell you this. This is a bit overkill, first of all. Second, why on the right side? You didn't see me making any air units on the right side. Why on the right side? Maybe he is scared. Maybe he thinks I will get a helicopter on the right. It's not really bad, but I'm questioning stuff. 3 anti-air is really overkill. So, let's move to the next turn. Capture. Kill. Capture, capture. Move away. Damage. Now I removed my battlecopters because I know he got that anti-air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I will need to reinforce my troops and do something else because if I just leave my battlecopter there, they are sitting duck. They will ask to die, and this is wrong. Medium tank, infantry, infantry. So now I double up on the medium tank. So far that anti-air is a preventive one, and I'm fine with it, but it won't do much for now. Kill my units. First strike. Join, kill. Anti-air because I see that copter from that mountain. This is why I leave that infantry here. I don't want surprise copter. Now I know, so I get my anti-air out. And now I shift front my copters so that anti-air will be well placed. APC infantry. Damage. Damage. Kill. Damage. Capture. Joint cap. That Recon is really smart. I still think you should have went there because it's more its territory than mine. It's really smart and risky at the same time. First strike, damage. Now, this copter is smart. It's shifting fronts. This is really smart. I like this maneuver. Now, you may ask why didn't I use my power? I'm really afraid of her power, so I held my power. I think this is my reasoning. And now I shield my capture because this is the best way to do stuff. Capture, capture, kill. Damage, capture. Damage, damage, kill. And he goes for my tower. Medium tank, artillery, infantry. This is fine. I don't have much to say about that. So I got his thing, and now I activate hyper repair because I feel like I can have good value there. I kill my own to damage this. Recon, battlecopter, artillery, infantry. Now I realize I lack the vision, and I need to protect that area as well, because it has my tower there, and the second lab, and obviously I got bolt lab here, so I will need bolt lab there. Urban Blight, which is really good. Goes for my building, kill the copter. Capture. Smash the artillery. Kill this. Kill that. Smash this. Smash that. Capture. Drop the infantry there. Capture the building. Now I want to damage that black bolt because I want to produce air unit without him seeing what's going on. Capture the second lab. Damage, damage. Damage, kill. Okay, this is really, really risky. Now you will tell me it's 1 HP Recon. Yes, it is. But it can still add some value. What if I had something there? Got trapped and just died for nothing. It's very risky to move around low HP recon. Usually, if you have a 1 HP recon in forest, leave them there. They are easy target, infantry can kill them. And you don't want to lose your recon. You will lose intel in 400. You don't want that. Value more your units, especially the recons. So the anti-air moves there, and he has a wall there, and he's currently losing that front really badly. Kill this, damage, smash, damage, hyper repair, because hyper repair is really good. Kill the boat. Now I see Andirect, I'm like, oh no. Capture the building. Damage this. That anti-air is really dumb. I don't know what I was doing with it. I was overextending there. Urban Blight again, which is fine. Now at least he has brain to see that tell there. Damage, damage, kill, damage, damage, kill, damage, kill. Almost killed, I should say. Capture, capture. Kill this. So yeah, I lost. I will tell you why. He has so many indirects. That's the way I lose. I cannot hold this. We both have half of the map, but he has so many indirect. I cannot do much, so I just resigned. At that point, he was really slapping me around. What I think went wrong is me overextending and me not really being able to protect the side I was winning at, and I lost both sides at the end. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.